still here with me? Okay, we have some other friends join us in this couple minutes. So as a requirement, I needed to talk about our companies and our product again. Seems the camera think I'm too beautiful and make it a little bit fluffy. What happened? What's happening? Oh, and now it's back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now I'm back. So I'm officially back. And as a requirement, like I said, we have some customers, some friends coming to join us again. So I need to talk about our company again. A little bit too much, but as I talked a little bit faster earlier, so maybe you didn't get a lot of information. Let me do it again. And talking about, Xufeng, firstly, I'm Nina. If someone just joined us, I'm Nina, your host today. And welcome to the live show of the Xufeng Door. And today, briefly, I'm going to talk about our company and a little bit of our products as well. So let's firstly talk about Xufeng. Xufeng was founded in 1988. And as everybody knows, in 2001, we renamed our company as what it is now. So a lot of our customers might even don't know, like we've been in this industry actually in more than 30 years. And which means experience, which means profession, which means, expert, of course. And if you want to know more about the, let's say, history and all the details about our company, we can also get onto the front page, and we have the video over there, and there's more details about the introduction of our company as well. So today I'm gonna mainly talk about the garage door, which behind me here is a sample of the European style. We also call it finger protecting style. I'll explain later what is finger protecting, what is the European, what's the other options. So here is a sample over here, but let's first say if you are the customer, if I'm the customer, I come to see a garage door I want to purchase. The first concern for me is the quality, of course. Then I come to Xufeng Door, I would think, okay, why Xufeng Door? Why not somebody else? Why should I purchase from you, not somebody else? What kind of quality we can guarantee for you? What kind of, let's say, reputation, let's say. What kind of reputation we are having in these more than 30 years? Let me give you some big event, some of the figures. For example, in 2000, we just actually started the garage door business. Before that, we were in the door industry for many years already. But in 2000, we started the garage door business, and we were literally the first one in the entire mainland China who was doing this field by that time. And in 2018, which was 2 years ago, it was our 30 years anniversary. By the time of 30 years anniversary, we were awarded as, actually by CCMSA, as the National Export Demonstration Base for the industry door and the garage door. So, which again means at least, let's say inside mainland of China, we are the leading company in this industry. I cannot say a lot of let's say technical numbers, but you can see from all the big events what we are standing in this industry. So if we're talking about the product, as I said, this is an example of the European style, which is a finger protection style over here. Later, I'll talk about all the materials and how we choose it, all the parts and everything. And firstly, let my coworker over here, Charles, to help me to with the operation, and you will see how we function it brilliantly. So here we go. Of course, this structure is just an example which we call it European style. We also have American style, and we have also all other different kind of merchandise, like our industrial doors and everything. They will be different structure, and we will talk about it in the forward days. And if we are now talking about the actual products, you might think about, okay, what's the material? What I'm getting from this garage door? What I'm going to, I need the computer. Okay, it's fine. Seems like the computer is not cooperating all the time. So let's have a look at the material of our panels. Of course, like we obviously know, the doors is made with the panels and all different accessories together. We need to install it. And talking about the panels, here is one cut part of our material. And if I get close to the camera, you can see the cut side, right? Yeah, can see the cut side. That was Maggie. That was my boss over here. She didn't want me to show my beautiful face. Here you can see the cut side of the panel. And on the top, it is the steel. And inside is the PU forming material. All right, everybody can see it, right? And what is a PU forming material? What does it for, first of all? Why PU forming material? For example, you guys might let's say we have some of the customer from Norway. We have some customer from Canada. Oh, very cold. I've been there. It's literally very cold in the winter. So we need our garage door to protect us from not only heat, but also cold and as well fire. So what is the PU forming material for? That's for all the protection of the, let's say, our house and our well-being. And the surface, just I talked about the steel. We also have different options which have different thickness. It depends on your requirement as well. Some of the customers might want some of the surface flat design. Some of them just want some of the embossment design. Then we will choose the different thickness for you just to make sure the quality is like 100%. I'll talk about it later, why and how we choose different thickness of the material and everything. About the PU forming material in the middle, I want to mention another thing. Everybody know the company Dow from America, right? Who is providing the chemistry materials all over the world. Xufeng Door is one of the biggest cooperator with Dow of America, which means we get the top quality material when we are making your merchandise. Again, that's about professional, that's about experience, that's about we are guaranteed for you to get our finished products for the future use. Okay, so talking about all these everything, as a woman, for example, when I get to purchase something, I would think about design, fashion. I don't know how many guys and women customers now are watching our live show. But also, and let's say, this is a European style, right? So you might have from Europe, but we also have some of our guests from America. You have totally different preference. What can we offer you? You have totally different sense of beauty. So what can we offer you? Do we have different designs? Yes, of course. And I'll have my coworker over here show me the catalog first. This catalog is also available as a e-form, so everybody is welcome to contact us and to get this catalog from us later. And of course, this is just a small amount of these samples. As we can see the design over here, We have, for example, the classic square. We have 3 lines, we have 2 lines, 1 line, and we have the flat design, and all different ones. So I'll get Charles for me some of the samples. Like I said, this is our European style panel, which is exactly same. I mean, the structure is exactly same as what we are having behind us. And it do have different designs on the back and in the front. This is actually a special customization for our South American customer, which the front and the back is exactly the same color with PVC cover as a wooden pattern. It's very beautiful, huh? And usually, if we are talking about the design, we have the back, mostly the white, and the front with different design, just for reduce your cost. Because of course, with all different colors and special designs, it will cost you more. And like I just mentioned about the finger protection, right? What does finger protection mean? When we roll, let's ask Charles to help me to open it again. When we roll up or down the door, there will be the gap, like over here. Especially when it coming down, it protect us from get hurt when it coming down. If, for example, your kids are like wandering around or having fun in your garden and they are in front of the door, it can help you to protect, I mean, for the safety purpose, let's say. So we also have, like I said, the American style, which you can see the interface is a little bit different, right? The interface here is a little bit different. So when this kind of panel connected together, the gap will a little bit bigger. So it doesn't have the function of the, let's say, finger protecting purpose. But of course, like I said, you might from Europe, you might from America, you have different requirement. We have all different options over here. Besides of these two, we have also industrial like panels, similar but a little bit different. I don't want to talk too much about that today because later on in the forward days, we will talk about more different kind of the doors, more different kind of products what we are, which we are having. So later on, we will show you exactly what's the difference from the industrial doors and what we are having here, which is our American door, American style and the European style. And this is about the styles which we are talking about. What about color? So as, let's say, European customers, usually you guys like for example, wooden, and you guys like some low-key colors. But if you are living in Key West of America, you might like rainbow colors. So do we have that kind of colors and different options? Yes, of course, we do as well. Like I just show you on the catalog. Here, we have all different kind of colors. Like in front is a very special customized color, red. Probably our Norway customer doesn't want it. But we have like the silver. And can you show me some like our standard color, which is white? Okay. Like I just showed you guys earlier, the panel back, which is a white color, this is our standard. Why I show you the standard color over here? of course, it's according to the cost again. If you want just the lowest price as the same style of the garage door, we recommend the standard color, so you don't pay extra for the different coloring. And if you want different colors, of course, like I just showed you, we have red. We have also customers who required for the navy blue color or sky blue color. And we have the cream. And there is some typical low-key color, which is silver. And a very classic black. All of these you can find online. And also, if you want some customization, I want to mention, we have some other customized colors. And wooden kind of color is very popular as well. You can see this is a very light oak. But we do have some darker ones, which is we call it Italy. That's fine. So what I mean is we have all different choices, not only those ones which is on our catalog. If you want a different, let's say, designs or different colors besides what we are having on the catalog, you can always contact us. We are here, I'm here, Nina is here, we have Maggie here, Charles, everyone in our department. You can always contact us, write us messages, tell us what do you want. And during our business, of course, we have a lot of questions from our customers as well. You have a lot of concerns, we understand. So let's have some concerns from our customers. We actually collect some of the questions for you. Probably those questions are also what you are worrying about, let's say concerned about. So here we have a question ask if we can add window or door-in-door on our garage door. Yes, of course. Like I said, customization is perfectly okay. And I needed the catalog first. I have a full page over here to show you. Here we go. Right? We have all different kind of designs, and this is just a part of those. And Charles, our strongman, will show you how does it look like as a real thing. A little bit back, yes? Okay. I'll not give Charles too much hard time. You guys can see how it look like when we open a small window over here. If you want to, okay, Charles, good. If you want to open a small door over here, it's also available. Just give us a size. Our technical team will help you to make it happen. And our small door actually have a standard size, which is 900 times 1800. But as we say, we are professional, we are expert. All kind of customization is acceptable. And what's the next question? Okay, we have a lot of customers. Of course, most of you guys are big dealers. The quantity you want is not that small. You want to know, so how many sets of the doors can load in one container? Let's give an example. Behind me, this European style door is 2500 times 2150, which means how to calculate it, which means about 70 sets in 20-inch regular container, around the 70 sets. And if we are talking about, let's say, 40-inch high cube, then it's going to be around 150 sets. So this is just an example. This is 2500 times 2150, like I just mentioned. But if we are talking about other different sizes, then of course we need to recalculate how many sets we can fit in one container. By the time you make your order, we will let you know, and we will fix everything perfectly. let's say, okay, the minimum order quantity. Yeah, of course, we do have minimum order quantity. If you want just a customization of one piece of the door, it is possible, but the thing is about the cost. Because if we turn on the automatic line, production line of our company, which produce our panels, like these panels which we just showed you earlier, we will mandatory waste about 30 meters of the material. If you just order like 1 to 3 pieces, then it means the cost will be huge. So we don't want you to pay that much for each piece of your door. That's why we have the minimum order quantity. So for the exactly same specification, the minimum order will be about 200 meters. What does 200 meters mean? It means about 20 sets of this kind of size door. About 20 sets. So if you want exactly the same color and the same surface embossment, but you want a little bit different design. Some of them you want one line, some of them, for example, you want 2 lines, some with a classic square, it's possible. But each style, the minimum order will be 80 meters, which means for 20 sets of the doors, you can have 10 each different style, but the color and embossment is the same. And if talking about more like customization, everything, again, like I said, I'm here, everybody is here, ask us, we will give you a professional solution. And some of our customers say, if I don't want motor, I just want to do it manually. Is that possible? Can it run? Yeah, of course. We have old time. We have this kind of garage door. We just added a manual clutch, which means when we close it, we just close it with the manual lock and just lock it. So we don't need to motor to go with it. And if the power is off, so how to run it? Let's ask Charles to help us to open the door again. I don't know if by the camera you guys can see the red rope behind. If you can't, just by imagination what I'm talking about. So by the end, there's a red rope over there. If the power is off, we can just pull the rope to open and close the shuttle, to open and close the door. Or there's another option. We can add a backup battery. So there are 2 options for this kind of situation. Do we have more? Yes. Is there any safety device? Yes, of course. Especially for our European guests, we have a lot of safety concerns, and some of them is like standard for the Europe area. For example, what we just mentioned about this finger protection style, why we call it a European style, this is one part of the safety concern as well. But talking about more, for example, we can't see it over here, but behind it, we have the spring behind. You know, when the spring is working, the pressure is quite high. But what if the spring break? Then you will think about, oh, that's dangerous, right? Yeah, of course. Then for the, by the side of the spring, when we use the bearing plate, there is option for you to get the spring protection device, which means if accidentally the spring get to break, then it protect you from getting hurt by it. As well, you can see over here there's a photo cell over here, and that's also one of the optional choices for our garage doors. And there's another option which I again need Charles to help me. Charles, could you show everybody if there's anything blocked here or obstacles, what's going to happen? Charles is very strong, but I don't think he's strong enough to get that rebound again. That's another kind of function which we scheduled to for the safety purpose, which means if there's any obstacles or if there's anything blocked here, it won't straight coming down. It will rebound back, which is another safety device for us. So we answered some of the questions from our customers, and maybe one of them are your concern. If it's not, or if you have more concerns, again, talk to us, send us emails, talk online. We have our co-workers here. Julie is over here. She's standby. If you have any questions, please ask, and she'll answer you online over here as well. And if we're talking about, let's say here, the samples, besides the panels, what else is the garage door? Of course, accessories. The quality of the panels is very important, yeah, but the accessories of it is also important, which connect them after the installation. How long it can stand for, it's also very important. I'll show you some of our accessories, and Charles will pass me some of the accessories. Okay, like we see over here, this is a hinge. This is an adjustable hinge, and this is just a regular hinge. And why I show you these two, another reason is this one we usually use it for the American style panels, the American style garage door. And this one over here, the adjustable one, we use it for this one behind us, which is our finger protection style. And if we notice over here a little bit of the detail, if you guys can see the nylon sleeve, what does it for? This one is for protecting us, let's say, to avoid noises, because when it's open and closed, it might have the noises because all the metals clash together. But if we add that on, it will help us to avoid the noises. And I'll show you some more, and I'll talk about the purposes why I'm showing this. Here we go. These are another part, which is a top bracket of the doors. And this one, which I'm holding, we usually use it for the door behind us, which is a European style. And this one, Maggie just mentioned that I made some mistake. That's not about the European style. Let's make it right. Give me that again. This one. This one actually is not about the style of the garage door. It's about the tracks. So this one is for the 2 tracks, the double track style. And this one is for the single track style. And behind me, this one, I can't show you from here. It's a double track. So on this one, we are using this kind of track. And for the single ones, we are using this one. And as well, you can see here, we have the nylon sleeve again. There's another sample over here, which is our button bracket. One is smaller, one is bigger. Why it is smaller or big? It's about the sizes of the doors. If the size of the doors are huge, the panels are huge, we use a big one. Or if the small ones, which we are using over here, actually, let's see, it's the big one, yeah. So why I'm showing all different parts of the accessories over here? Firstly, what I'm trying to say is we have different options, different solutions for you if you have different requirement. Because like I said, you might have different sizes of your doors, you might have different purpose of your doors, then the design, the solutions of the doors will be different. Then it's not only about the panel, it's also about the accessories. When we install them together, how we make it to function perfectly. So we have all different kind of the accessories as well for your choice. And as well, talking about the quality, it's not about the panels, it's also about the accessories, what I just showed you. For example, the thickness of the panels, for example, the plated thing on top of the accessories, sorry, not panels, the accessories. So both, all of those are very important figures for the quality of the accessories as well. As well, I want to mention 90% of the accessory, actually, we Xufeng Door produce them, which means, again, you actually reduce your cost. If we purchase all the different accessories from all different kind of factories, obviously, you will have a high cost. But 90% of the accessories over here, we make sure the quality and we produce it so you get the best quality with the best price. And all together with the panels, yeah, we get a perfect finished product. Why another reason for me to talking about accessories, I also want to show you some of the videos later on, which Maggie will help me to show you guys. Later on, there will some installation videos, how we install all these parts and the panels together to make it function perfectly. And as well, I wanted to talk a little bit more about our later on live show. Tomorrow, we will have another live show mainly talking about the production scene. So by that time, you will see how we perfectly change the original material into our finished goods. So how does these steels and the PU forming material getting into this kind of panels and everything else? And tomorrow we will see you again. Today is almost about that. And later on, we have more products and everything. And we will see you later.